Hey everyone, welcome back to the Plymouth Argyle save. We're into episode 5 now. Jack Green has just finished his training to become a left wing back, and we're going to promote him into the first team, and he will take Bally Mumba's spot. So Mumba is only on loan to us this year, whereas Jack is our own young player. So I'd love to see him develop a bit further. We'll keep Mumba on the bench because he's quite useful as a right or left wing back, but Green will be our starting left wing back from now on. As you saw in the last episode, we've increased the difficulty and we've got some tough games this month. We've got Bolton, who are very good, Accrington away, Exeter at home, which is a huge derby for us, and then we end up with a trip to Oxford. So we'll quick sim against Bolton just to get the month rolling, and we go down to a 2-0 defeat. Hardy again missing another penalty. This time away at Accrington Stanley. We're going to change our tactics a little bit for this game, I think. And here we go. On the attack with Randall pushing through. Hardy gets the ball. Loads of space out wide. Can we find Mayer? Mayer gets the ball. It's become a bit of a textbook goal that for this save. Out to Mayer. Mayer cuts in and he goes across the keeper. Bottom right. Really nice finish. One thing I noticed about Accrington's formation here is their midfield is like a diamond shape. But it just leaves so much room from the counter-attack. And he just plays it straight across the keeper. It almost looked like he went through his legs from that angle. But it does go to the side. Jensen beaten quite easily. Going the wrong way. And that's 1-0. Gillespie plays it out to our debutant Green. Youngster. Into Butcher. Look at the space. This is what I mean by their midfield. The gap between their midfield and their defence is huge when we're on the counter. Green gets the ball into Mayer. Mayer cuts inside. It's too easy. There's no press. Lifts it. Oh, what a goal that would have been into the top corner, but it comes back off the crossbar. Again, Accrington have got 6 players committed upfield here, and their midfield's just disappeared completely. Gives lots of room. Randall, and he skews this shot wide. But once again, that space in midfield is huge. They've got 6 attacking midfield, like 6 attacking players with their 3 strikers and their midfield. Now their DM's dropped in, but they're very narrow. We get the ball out wide to Mayer. Mayer looks for the cross in. Oh, what a sweaty goal. We love a sweaty goal here at Plymouth. And that is a great one. I didn't think it was a great cross in from Mayer. Absolutely love that. But I think the angle I was never going to score from. And when Hardy's there in the 6-yard box, just put it on a plate for him. Great run by Randall. Very narrow angle. Put it on a plate. Hardy follows it in. Lovely stuff. 2-0. Accrington, one of the lesser sides in the division this year, so it's a game we should be winning even on world-class difficulty. And when they give us that much space, it's so easy to score. They're on the attack now though. Through ball. Scar's just gone the wrong way. That's completely my fail. I thought he was going to go left. Tried to cover the gap, and he's just gone the other way completely. Done me. Adoyin, absolute great finish. Bottom left-hand corner, outside of his left boot. Complete fail on my part. Dan Scar looked silly, but yeah, it's my fault. Butcher carrying the ball forward through midfield into that space. Randall again. There's just so much room. Going to be a case of as long as we score more than them, we'll be alright. But there's so much room in that midfield. It's really poor. I mean, you look at that, they've got like a disjointed defence, their DMs give up. I don't know if it's just the game engine this year or what, but sometimes their players just seem disinterested. Great feet going through the middle. Ethan Hamilton on loan from Manchester United goes through and makes it 3-2. So whilst yes, we're looking confident, yes, we're looking strong in front of goal, our defence is just as bad as theirs. Scar again goes to close the man. Our centre midfielders do not track the runner. And it's just a really poor one. Accrington with a corner right at the end. 3 minutes of injury time on. Let's try and get the boys out. Let's try and get up the field. Great feet. Oh, I thought that was going to be a penalty then, the way I chopped him down. But thankfully, Cooper dives on the ball. And we're just going to rinse the last 30 seconds of injury time. And that's it. Very, very nervy game. But now we face Exeter. And this is where we make the tactical change. We're not going to drop back because I'm getting fed up with our players standing off. We're going to go balanced. Less depth. We'll go up to 50 on depth. And we'll try and be a bit tighter in central defence. Tuck our wing-backs in when we defend. Usual starting lineup. Green playing again at left-back. and we start the game against our local rivals. This is massive. This is the big game. And whilst Exeter were only promoted from League 2 last year, a local derby always sees their players lift. Hardy with the ball, going for the power shot. Oh, he skewed it top, high and wide. But a great effort nonetheless. We're looking confident. Green plays it into Butcher. Butcher into Houghton. And we've changed formation a little bit as well. We're going to play 4-3-3 in this one to try and be on the attack more. Whitaker, great save, the keeper. Hardy, another block. It's just bodies in the way for Exeter at the minute as we take. We were on top. We don't take the lead just before half-time. We are the better side though, and the new formation seems to be working quite nicely. Push on a bit more now. Scar stepping across, doesn't quite get it. Great cross through, and thankfully we're very lucky there that he was offside, because we all just stood there and watched. On the attack now, Randall with the ball into Hardy. Back to Randall, good feet to go around their defender, and the defender just steps off, just stands off, and I'm really surprised by that. You would have thought he'd stick with his man, but again, we're in League 1, so maybe they've put defensive awareness a bit lower than it should be. But a great finish nonetheless by Randall. In the early days of the career, the news items were all the interview questions were how bad Randall is, how he's not in form, how he's likely to leave the club. But he's been superb, and he goes through again. Second goal for the club. Second goal of the game here. Straight through in the middle of Exeter. Once again, their defenders step off and we can just go through, and Randall gets his second. He's really come into it. Once we got those bonus form additional points going on the game, he's really stepped up. He's really improved. Really pleased with that. Hardy again. He hasn't scored, but he's got an assist. And it's a great finish by Randall there. Once again, Exeter, high press, out to Whitaker, over the top. Can Hardy get his goal? Through on goal here, going for the power shot, and that's, keepers don't save those. There's definitely a touch of the old FIFAs here, where if you get the angle right, you're always going to score. Hardy here, slows his run down. 0.26 XG, but 115 kilometers per hour on the shot, straight into the top corner, straight across their keeper. He's deserved that. And we go into the final closing minutes. Can we keep a clean sheet against our rivals? Smith breaks through, and it's a big save there by Cooper. Defenders all stood off and watched. Just the corner to defend now. We're in the dying embers of the game. Corner comes in. Mumba clears it away. And there's the full-time whistle. A massive, massive 3-0 win against our local rivals. Like I say, a game on paper we should win. Exeter, a newly promoted side, but it's a local derby. You never know what's going to come off of this. Back to our normal 5-2-3 default for this one as we travel to Oxford, and we get another 3-1 win this time, sorry. So at the end of November, we are top of the league, still 2 points clear of Wycombe as we were last month. Lots to play for, and December is going to be a busy month. Thanks guys for watching.